Okay, I'm going to show you how to outfit a rain tarp. When you get your rain tarp, you're going to have a series of these loops that are going to be sewn around the tarp, and I believe they're in about 24 inch spacing. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put paracord in those. And paracord, just having those paracord strings attached, those loops attached, is going to be a lot easier than trying to fumble around with these little things and with a guy line. Okay, and that's what this is for. So it's easier to guy out your tarp to stormproof it. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is take your paracord and you're going to cut around the perimeter. You're going to go 30-inch lengths. Okay, and what you'll do, I'm sorry, 36-inch lengths. So what you'll do is you'll cut one end of this, and then I'm just going to use this for a sample here. So you're going to cut one end of this, where you want to start, and you're going to use what's called a hot knife. Now this hot knife I've turned on before I started the video, but it takes about 30 seconds to heat up. Once it turns red, and I'm going to show you the overhead camera here, you see how that's glowing red? It's ready to use. So we're going to accomplish two things in one motion here. First, it's going to cut my cord, and then it's going to melt the end so that it doesn't fray. And this stuff will fray. In fact, here's an example of that right here. Here's what happens to the ends. So we don't want that. Cut it like so. Bam. It's melted, ready to go. Okay, we've got 36-inch length here. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this cord through the loop so it's even. We're going to pinch it. We're going to come through, and we're going to tie a little knot just like this. Okay, we keep it up close to the loop, ready to go. Okay, and you'll have about, like I said, 12-14 inches here of workable space or length. Now when it comes to the, well, let me go back up here. If you have a rectangular tarp, you'll want to be able to identify the long side from the short side, and what the best way to do that is just to use different color paracord. One color on the long side and a different color on the short side. Now when it comes to the center of the tarp, this is the place where you're going to take this tarp and you're going to either put a pole in the center to keep it up, or you're going to, the best way to do it, you're going to take it and tie it up into a tree limb. Okay, you take a rock on a string or sandbag on a string and you loop it over and whatever. Now to do that, a lot of times what will happen is you'll forget to put a cord on here, a paracord or a guy line, before you put the tarp up. And then when you do, you can't quite reach over and grab this. So what I did is I started out with a 60-inch piece of cord, and I tied the ends together like so. Just like I tied the knot on the perimeter knot, the perimeter cord. And now that gives me a 30-inch length that'll go down the back of my tarp, and I can easily grab at the bottom. I can grab that loop, and here we go. So now that's pretty much all there is to it. Your tarp is then ready to rig, and you're ready to go. There is a link at the bottom of the page for this hot knife, and you can pick those up on Amazon. They're actually under $100. So just remember, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. Thank you. See you next time.